Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Carnivores Triplex, where the mods had a bit of an update to it. So this is, Zerer commented, I think it was just last week, or maybe last Wednesday, in regards to that he put a couple of new versions out. So we were playing the base Carnivores Triplex. This is going to be the Carnivores Triplex Speed Patch, I think, is the options. He also has a Models Edition engine version up as well, but I haven't been able to get that one running properly for myself, so I don't know if it's still in the process and there's some things they're figuring out a bit, but when it comes to Carnivores Triplex, I've got the Speed Patch one will be operating, and there are a few changes to make note of. One thing is we actually have two maps now. The Uluyan Swamps has moved to a 20-point map, and Rebirth Valley is our new 0-1, and we'll read up a little bit about it here. A red forest with dead trees located in Mist Mountains. The floor here is almost dead, as the area was unlucky enough to be bombarded with dozens of small meteors. Keyword being almost. Many years after the meteor shower, a lot of new plants are growing on the crimson grass of this land. The sector is now considered to be stable enough for this tour to open. So we're going to go into Rebirth Valley, and also you can see the points have changed a little bit. I think all the weapons are still the same, or all the weapon values are still the same, like 35, 90, 170. But the dinosaurs have had a little bit of tweaking. So we have Vectosaurus is still at 0, Stegosaurus actually has a new look to it, and that's 15, gives points 10, description's correct there. Your Titan has gotten a very big redesign from what we've seen, or at least very new texture work done to it, that's 15. I think the rest are all still the same. Now these last two are most likely just placeholders put in there for now as, again, more progress and stuff is developed through it, through the mod, so we're going to go for I'm going to try taking maybe those. See, that's a lot of options kind of taken off there, so maybe I'll just do those. And do something like that, perhaps. Or maybe I'll not even take the lever action. No, lever action doesn't open me much for options. Okay, well, we'll go Tranquilizer Hunt. Again, just try to hunt whatever we can this episode to stock us up point-wise, and then we should hopefully be set to go after the Alioramus proper at the start of next week. But everything's looking good, so let's hop into this new hunt on Rebirth Valley. Okay, we're loaded in here now. Oh, I think actually yeah, that was a Sarcosaurus already. I didn't even realize because of like how tiny it was. And is this? Okay, so that was the lever action I was using. I thought it was a little different. And yeah, not really the best aiming with this, or at least to start us right in. I was not prepped to use this. And we still got the Lophopteris. We don't have that replaced yet. No. Though, you know what? I do see... yeah, a little Vectosaurus running around there. See if I can just snag that. Where did you... oh, maybe I actually took it down, because I don't see it running anymore. And let me take a look at the map. So, yeah, this is pretty interesting. It is an entirely contained valley if I were to go from looks of, like, the edges there. And, oh, yeah, that is him kind of in the water there. Okay, so far I already got a couple of dinos, which is good for getting those points in. Yeah, this is... yeah, it's 3DFX glide I got for the setting right now. You can easily tell a little bit from how janky the map can be a bit, with, like, a few little white lines here and there, I guess, where, like, some of the meshes combine or meet. And then also you have the trippy ground effect. Now we'll just go around here for a while, see what we can take down, what points we can earn up. And see what the map has in store. New ambient sounds to also learn and not get scared by too. So that'll be something to keep in mind. And should I use the shot now? Yeah, maybe I'll leave you alone. Don't use it on. But then again, I do want to know how long it takes to reload this, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wow, that's a pretty nice reload actually. A lot faster than the hunting rifles. Actually, speaking of the hunting rifle, I've used, it looks like, I think I've used 3 shots already, or is it just 2? I think I've used 3, so you know what? I'm just going to Okay, so it was actually only 2 I used. But, again, let's just stock us up full. I don't think we'll have anything super dangerous to, like, be cautious of, unless, like, a Spinosaurus or Alioramus spawned in. But again, I'd prefer just to have the weapons fully loaded for whatever we might run into next. I do want to get a good look at the Stegosaurus and the Olorotitan. They are still saved in the trophy room, so we can get a good look at their, like, new texture work pretty easily. But it'd still be nice to find the Stegosauruses, because they are pretty reliable ways of getting a good amount of points easy. And being on this map, I do feel like Rebirth Valley is a... Like, I know it can be a little weird to give maps, like, certain difficulty rankings. But comparing this one with the Uluyan Swamp, this does feel like a more approachable and easier map to hunt on, because it's not super dense swamp, there's not a lot of hills that are super tight together, and you're not sure exactly what could be over or past the next one. So I can definitely see why they decided to adjust it and put Rebirth Valley as your new free map to hunt on. And then Uluyan, or however you pronounce it, is the one that costs a little bit of points. Let's try more Stegosaurus. No reply back. Let me just see what else we can try getting. Okay, haven't got any real replies from the Olorotitan, and given the size of this lake here... God, these ambient sounds are going to take some time to get used to. They sound so much like they are just like proper animals present. I'm going to work my way more, I guess, up the middle quarter. I feel like with the size of the lake or the body of water that's here, any herbivores are not really going to be around this, or if they are, they'd have a really hard time working around the edges to, like, be visible. So we'll just work up the middle corridor here and see what else we find. But Rebirth Valley, it's a very well fleshed out... Oh, crap. Another Alioramus. And it's nice that these guys have such a, like, good mortal zone shot to know where to aim for. I'm surprised how often they're spawning in. Thankfully, and it's kind of why I want to make sure I have the points for the over-under shotgun when we do focus on them for a hunt, is because the hunting rifle... It's good for some precision, but not really the best self-defense weapon. I think so far the over-under is our best bet. The Spas would probably be the ultimate for that, though. But that's going to take a lot of points to farm for. Either that, or we take it, and then have to take a lot of the lesser animals from the roster. Oh. That actually sounded surprisingly close. I mean, it's probably not. I don't... Oh, okay, it's over there. I was trying to figure out, it sounds... Okay, we got another Argentinosaurus. And we got a Stegosaurus out that way. It's actually got some distance between us. Now, we'll try to get that, because that is a nice, easy 10 points, since they go down with a single shot. And with the hunting rifle, as long as you don't have it out for too long so that the sway really kicks in, you're going to be probably the best thing to kind of use as your general point grind. That was not a Stegosaurus reply. That's, I think, a new ambient sound just on Rebirth Valley. Okay, just in case, maybe I'll have the over-under ready. Until we can spot the Stegosaurus that was up here. Oh, actually says it's pretty close out that way. Oh, there you are. There we go. Yeah, definitely whiffed on that first shot, but the second managed to connect pretty well. Okay, I'm gonna see... Maybe we'll try to get one Allura Titan 2. And that'll be enough to, I think we can go back with those as some points. And see how we're sitting. Because I don't want to be out too long and then have something happen that the points that we've gotten are just, like, gone like that. And I don't think we were too far off from having the points needed for the... oh, there you are. The Alioramus. Okay, so there's the new Allura Titan look. I gotta admit, it is really nicely done again. Like, I didn't think that they needed any more texture work, but I guess they wanted to flesh out a little bit more details on some of the animals. I have to say, it was done really well. But let's see if we can get in close and show you guys... Actually, no, just in case, because again, not sure how stable the mod is. Maybe we'll just take it down and then get to the trophy room. Okay, let's try the... Okay, still quiet, doesn't seem like anything else is around. That's the one thing I want to be very careful of, is just what is in our surroundings. Although in truth, I don't really see... Oh, no, okay, there is a bit of blood. I thought we would have seen a little bit more. Okay, we'll try to keep on it and get it down as soon as we can. Yeah, it didn't really go too far at all. There we go. Okay, we'll end this hunt here just to check our point total and secure what we got. Okay, we're back in the menu here. If we turn everything off, we could go after the Spinosaurus again. I just want to see what we need for Alioramus. So we could go shotgun and that. So we'll probably do that next episode. But so that way we can give you guys a nice proper look at all the new looks fully around them. We're going to take a little bit of a shorter episode and just go to the trophy room now. Okay, here we are in the trophy room, and yeah, a lot of the roster stayed the same without any changes. The Sinosaurus, Vectosaurus, Spinophorosaurus, Alioramus. The Stegosaurus, though, you can see where there's been more detail put into it around the head and... I'm not sure if I call it a crest on its head, but like the dome of it. There's some changes there. I think the back's also gotten a little bit more work done, so that way it kind of seems like it has more of like a speckled pattern than the stripe pattern it used to have. Yeah, it looks a little bit different. It's got a little bit more features to that head and the dome. I don't know if it really needed, but it is nice to see that there is a little bit more definition put into the animal. And then the big one that's seen some changes are the Allura Titans. And these ones, you can really notice the detail work done. The bill is much more pronounced with the texture work. You can see that a little bit more. The crest, I think, has been changed too. And it's gotten this kind of like copper color striping to it. So again, I didn't think anything really needed to like have updates, but it is a very nice update still to see. And it keeps a lot of the definitions well too, like of the hands and the feet. So really well done. I don't know if the rest of the roster is also going to get any updates to it too as time goes on, and they... Yeah, I don't think you guys have changed. I just, for some reason, the eye really stood out on me. Or stood out to me for right now, but I don't think they've had any work done to them. But yeah, so those two have been changed up. The rest of the roster, perhaps these were more just like the most concept textures to get something in-game and in the mod for testing. If they are going to do anything else, maybe the Vectosauruses to try to make the eye not feel so strange. But honestly, the Spinophorosaurus, Sinosaurus, and Alioramus, I don't really know if they need any more texture work done to them, because they already look pretty good. But, I mean, it is up to the team behind the mod if they want to keep going with stuff. I'll happily check stuff out as it comes out and gets updated, but yeah, I gotta say, everything is looking really nice and sharp when it comes to the mod. I'm not sure if maybe it was also to differentiate stuff a bit, so it wasn't all... There was a little bit of like a same feeling in a way. Like, if you look at, say, the Alioramus, Vectosaurus, and Sinosaurus there, they did kind of have the same pattern of darkest top, medium-ish middle, and then light belly, or the counter-shaded belly. All three, a lot of the roster kind of had that, so maybe this is just a way to differentiate a bit more and change up the color palettes a bit. Can't really say, but it is nice to see the work done. We're just going to get up nice and high and looking over them. And yeah, there you can see more of like the proper detail work done to the dome, so it actually looks like it has some bumps or ridges to it. We'll end this episode with just a little look right there. Thank you guys for joining me on this episode of Carnivores Triplex. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave the comments right down below. And until I see you in the next video, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.